Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the top 10 times astronauts admitted they saw something strange in space. Get ready for some chilling stories from the final frontier. We're talking about those moments when astronauts, the brave souls who venture beyond our atmosphere, encounter the unexplainable. Just picture this. You're strapped into a multi-million-dollar spacecraft, hurtling through the cosmos at thousands of miles per hour. The Earth shrinks in the viewport behind you, a swirling blue marble in the vast canvas of space. And then you see it, something that defies explanation. These are the stories that send shivers down your spine and make you question everything you thought you knew about the universe. We're talking about the moments when the best and brightest minds in space exploration were left speechless, staring out into the void at something they couldn't explain. Buckle up, space cadets, because things are about to get real interesting. Let's dive in. It was July 1969. The world held its breath as Neil Armstrong took one small step for man, a giant leap for mankind. But what many people don't know is that the Apollo 11 mission had a close encounter on the way to their historic moon landing. Just hours after launch, as the Apollo 11 crew journeyed towards the moon, they noticed something strange. A bright, unidentified object appeared to be moving alongside them. Buzz Aldrin described it as a bright object, L-shaped, and compared it to an open suitcase. They contacted Mission Control, reporting the sighting and requesting an explanation. The response was inconclusive. Whatever it was, the Apollo 11 UFO sighting remains one of the most compelling pieces of evidence that we are not alone. In June 1965, astronauts James McDivitt and Ed White made history with the first American spacewalk. But their mission took a turn for the bizarre when McDivitt spotted something utterly unexpected. As McDivitt maneuvered the Gemini 4 capsule, he noticed a cylindrical object with what appeared to be a long arm extending from it. McDivitt quickly snapped a picture of the strange object, but by the time he retrieved a camera with a telephoto lens, it had vanished. Some suggested it was the Pegasus 2 satellite, but McDivitt himself refuted this explanation, stating that he had seen Pegasus 2 and this was something entirely different. The Gemini 4 Cigar UFO remains one of the most intriguing mysteries in the annals of space exploration. In 1973, the crew of Skylab 3, America's first space station, had an encounter that would leave them questioning what they thought they knew about the universe. Astronauts Alan Bean, Owen Garriott and Jack Lausmer were going about their daily routines aboard Skylab when they spotted something extraordinary through the station's observation window. A massive reddish-orange object was hovering nearby. They described it as having a disc-like shape and emitting a pulsating light. The crew attempted to photograph the object, but it abruptly disappeared before they could capture a clear image. The Skylab 3 UFO sighting remains one of the most credible accounts of a close encounter in space. In 1991, the Space Shuttle Discovery embarked on mission STS-48, a mission that would capture one of the most compelling pieces of UFO footage ever recorded. During the mission, the crew was using a camera to film the Earth's aurora when they captured something truly remarkable. In the footage, a series of bright lights can be seen moving across the Earth's limb. The lights appear to be moving at incredible speeds, making sudden sharp turns that defy the laws of physics. NASA's official explanation was that the lights were ice particles reflecting sunlight. However, many UFO researchers have disputed this claim, pointing to the object's erratic movements and the fact that they appear to be emitting their own light. The STS-48 footage remains a subject of intense debate and speculation to this day. The Apollo 16 mission in 1972 offered more than just breathtaking views of the lunar surface. While orbiting the moon, astronauts John Young, Ken Mattingly and Charles Duke witnessed a flash of light that would become the subject of much speculation. The flash, captured on film by the lunar module's 16mm camera, appeared as a bright streak across the lunar landscape. The astronauts reported the sighting to Mission Control, describing it as a flash or a bolt of light. The official explanation given by NASA was that the flash was caused by a meteoroid impact. However, some UFO enthusiasts believe the Apollo 16 flash could have been something else entirely. They point to the unusual brightness and duration of the flash as evidence that it may have been artificial in nature. In 2006, the crew of Space Shuttle Atlantis on mission STS-115 had a close encounter that would leave them baffled. As the shuttle approached the International Space Station, they spotted a large dark object nearby. The object appeared to be boomerang-shaped and was moving slowly, maintaining a steady course alongside the shuttle. Astronaut Haida Marie Stefanishin Piper managed to capture a few grainy images of the object before it disappeared from view. NASA's official explanation was that the object was space debris, possibly a thermal blanket that had detached from the shuttle itself. However, some UFO researchers have challenged this explanation, pointing to the object's unusual shape and slow, deliberate movements. The Apollo 12 mission in November 1969, the second manned mission to land on the Moon, had an experience that went beyond the planned lunar exploration. Shortly after liftoff, as the Apollo 12 crew ascended through Earth's atmosphere, they noticed they were being followed. Two bright objects, seemingly pacing their spacecraft, appeared alongside them. The astronauts, initially believing them to be detached parts from their own rocket, reported the sighting to Mission Control. However, the objects remained in formation with Apollo 12 for an extended period, even as the crew performed maneuvers. The official explanation from NASA attributed the lights to reflections from the sun on the discarded panels of the SIVB rocket stage. However, the astronauts themselves, particularly Commander Charles Conrad, remained unconvinced by the explanation, hinting at the possibility of something more extraordinary. In 1996, the Space Shuttle Columbia embarked on mission STS-80, a mission that would inadvertently capture footage of one of the most perplexing UFO sightings in NASA's history. As the astronauts conducted observations of Earth, their cameras recorded a series of strange lights moving across the planet's atmosphere. The lights appeared to be moving at incredible speeds, changing direction rapidly and even appearing to merge with one another. The footage, captured over several days, showed the lights appearing in various formations and displaying unusual maneuvers. NASA's official explanation attributed the lights to ice particles reflecting sunlight. However, many UFO researchers remain skeptical, pointing to the object's complex movements and formations as evidence of something more technologically advanced. The STS-80 footage continues to be a source of debate and intrigue for those who study the UFO phenomenon. The Apollo 14 mission in 1971, tasked with landing on the Moon and conducting scientific experiments, encountered an unexpected phenomenon that would leave scientists and UFO enthusiasts puzzled. While orbiting the Moon, astronauts Alan Shepard, Stuart Roosa, and Edgar Mitchell observed a strange glow emanating from the lunar surface. The glow, described as a diffuse illumination or a bright spot, appeared in the Fra Mauro Highlands, their designated landing site. The astronauts reported the sighting to Mission Control, expressing their surprise and curiosity. NASA's official explanation attributed the glow to outgassing from the lunar surface, a phenomenon where gases trapped beneath the surface are released into space. However, some UFO researchers have proposed alternative explanations, suggesting the glow could have been caused by artificial light sources or even UFO activity. The Apollo 14 glow remains an intriguing mystery, a testament to the unknown wonders that may lie hidden on the lunar surface. In 2005, the Space Shuttle Discovery embarked on mission STS-114, a mission that would mark the return to flight for the Space Shuttle program after the tragic loss of Columbia. But as the shuttle orbited Earth, the crew witnessed something that would add another chapter to the ongoing mystery of UFOs. During a routine inspection of the shuttle's exterior, cameras captured a strange object in the distance. The object, which bore a striking resemblance to the one sighted during STS-115, appeared to be boomerang-shaped and was moving slowly against the backdrop of space. The crew, intrigued by the sighting, attempted to get a closer look at the object. However, it soon disappeared from view, leaving behind more questions than answers. NASA's official explanation attributed the object to space debris, possibly a piece of insulation from the shuttle itself. These are just a handful of the many unexplained encounters astronauts have reported over the years. Whether you believe in UFOs or remain skeptical, there's no denying the sense of wonder and mystery these stories evoke. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating space stories. Until next time, keep looking up.